Hey guys, welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, and in this episode, now that we've seen both endings to the game, it's finally time to start on the DLC quests. But before we begin, I need to note a couple of things. So, to make grinding in between episodes marginally easier on me, I decided to revert my save right before we betrayed all of our friends in the Dagda route. So, as you may be able to notice, we do have the assist gauge back, and we have all of our partners. However, in these DLC quests, we do not have access to the assist gauge or partners, so it's not really going to affect much. Also, since some people did not believe me, we are still playing on Apocalypse difficulty. Yeah, this is really going to change a lot of things in this coming battle, specifically because on Apocalypse, simply put, these might be some of the most difficult bosses the entire franchise has ever had. Not this one, but just throwing that out there. Anyways, now that all the formalities have been taken care of, it's time to get started on this DLC quest. Coastal Inverted Pyramid. Yeah, apparently there's been some kidnapped women somewhere in the Bay Area, and, well, Nanashi and Dagda have to go stop it. Sounds like a pretty cool quest to me, and oh man, I love the setting and just the theme of this one, just so stinking much, but more on that now, actually, because we're starting it. And one day, when Nanashi was on his own, after accepting a quest, Nanashi equipped his gear and went to visit Asahi, who technically in this timeline is dead because we didn't side with Danu and revive her. So his quest makes no sense. Also, you're not Asahi. Where the crap is he? Huh? Asahi? Isn't she with you? She hasn't been around for the past few days. And she comes back. Oh, she know you stopped by. Alright, I was unaware Asahi even had a roommate. Nice room, by the way. I guess rental property is pretty hard to come by in the underground district. But yeah, we decided to leave alone then. That's why we don't have a partner. And take on this quest. And you arrive at the destination listed on your quest text, which is a convention building in Japan. And there's a building shaped like an inverted pyramid. It's surrounded by roses.
Kid.
Look at the roses, kid. The roots. Whoever runs this place has good taste. Uh-huh. You say so. I didn't know Dagda was an interior decorator, but we look at the roots, and you see hundreds of dried-out bodies wrapped in bandages. What? How did we not notice that immediately? And they're mummies. The roses all seem to be blooming from the bodies of mummified corpses. Oh, alright then, and you continue on the path. The rose garden and the mummy seabeds. Wow, that is an eerie way to start a quest. As you enter the inverted pyramid building, you find even more mummies on display. Can't make out much detail, of course, since they're bound in bandages. You see it too. They're all missing different body parts. I wonder what's going on here. Your guess is as good as mine, and is someone there? You hear a familiar voice. If you're there, please answer. Please, I can't move. You continue through the mummies, following the faint voice. Before long, you come across a close friend among the mummies. Will you rescue your friend? Heck no, I'm on Anarchist. Okay, no, we actually will, because you can't continue if you don't. But yeah, oh god, that sound effect's so annoying. And you tear away the strips of cloth bound to the girl and remove her restraints.
Nanashi? Are you...
Yes. But how did you get out of Sheisha's stomach? That's the better question here, and you nod, watching as tears well up in Asahi's eyes.
Nanashi.
You came, Nanashi. Thank you. I was so scared. I thought I was done for. Well, you weren't. Can't have you doing that. Oh. Oh, hello there. How you guys doing tonight? A melodic voice rings out from somewhere, as if on cue. A horde of demons appear. I need that girl to return to this world, to make myself a new god. The true ruler. She no longer belongs to you.
What do you mean?
Hey, only I get to decide that. God dang it. The demon points to Asahi's thigh? That number 1465 are carved into her skin.
Ooh,
What is this number? Proof that you're just a part. Specifically, which number part you are. 1465. Incidentally, the last one needed to revive her grace.
What do you mean?
Part? What are you talking about? Don't worry yourself about such things. This is all to bring back our queen, our pharaoh. Oh god, and we're jumped by the Egyptian force. There's also a demon horde. they have a row of alligators. What's up with that? And Her Grace is finally regaining her original form after all this time. Long has this been our desire. Since before the angels or demons appeared, I will end any who get in our way. Yo, Anubis, you used to be cool, man. Remember you on my team for like a day and a half? What happened to that, man? Now you're a jerk. Anyways, this fight is not really the main fight. Basically, it's just here to like drain your resources and make sure you go into the next fight with a little bit of damage, but don't worry about all of that. That's why we got buffs and debuffs, yeah. So they're weak to ice. And because they're weak to ice, we're gonna sneak in some damage and get more press turns. So it's basically over. Yeah, I'm gonna debilitate and use Satan's turn to like luster candy, and basically now that we've done that, it's GG. All I gotta do is concentrate on Nanashi and okay. Got rid of our smirking, which kind of stinks, but not the end of the world. But basically all I need to do now is use Anti-Tecton and concentrate that with Nanashi, and the fight's over. Like, since this is a demon horde, there's multiple targets to hit, and the damage adds up, so hopefully she does not miss this next Ice Age. Inanna is the only demon currently that does not have, might as well just debilitate again, even though it costs a lot of MP. Since Krishna has item, like, management, shouldn't be a big deal, but yeah, let's hope that this does not miss. Oh man, big damage. Okay, nice. So now the demon horde is almost done. Wow, that was really lucky that Krishna dodged that. Okay, so if that hit him, the horde potentially could have got more turns, but it didn't hit. So win-win. Let's go for Megiddo art, since no reason not to unless I missed. And yeah, the fight's pretty much over. Let's use another Anti-Tecton, and wow, it actually lived. Holy crud! But on the bright side, we saw it enough, and now the branding is off Inanna, and now her manifestation will be incomplete. I'm sorry, Lady Cleopatra. Man, Anubis, why you gotta be a drama queen, man? I'm just saying. And also, yeah, ignore this demon. Ignore this demon. I'm not using it for a fusion at the end of this episode. What are you talking about? That's preposterous. And you won, but you can't lower your guard just yet. You can sense something fierce, something hostile, coming towards you. Oh crud, here she comes. I did not intend to return in an incomplete body, but I suppose I have no choice now. Oh crud. A smoke-like mass builds around the mummy, farthest in. Oh my gosh. The smoke pours into the mummy's mouth. Once gone, the mummy rises on its own accord. I am Cleopatra, your new pharaoh and unifier of deities. Alright. Who put you in charge, lady? And Cleopatra's oppressive aura makes the hair on your skin rise. Apologies. I'm not quite used to this new body. She's beautiful, but I can feel her evil. Nanashi, she's not normal. She has snakes for hair. No duh. Cleopatra lets slip a deep sigh. I've been waiting for this moment a long, long time. Ever since I lost my original body. But now, these 1,465 souls shall transform me into a new god, allowing me to bring peace to this world. With these souls, I shall lead the people. The last thing I need was that girl's note. Seriously? My nose. What's that? It's nothing special. Alright, Nasahi looks to you for confirmation. There's only one thing to say here if you know how to talk to girls, and Nanashi! Now's not the time for compliments. But, thanks. You turn away from a blushing Asahi and focus on the enemy in front of you. It doesn't matter what you think. The only thing that matters is whether a god inhabits it. For ages, I have slowly gathered the pieces I needed for a new body. A body that'll contain a god. Gods are the very essence of beauty. Cleopatra doesn't seem to regard you very seriously. Well, she's about to learn. But there's still time. Give the child to me. If you do, I shall let you live. I might even make you one of my priests, if you like. I'm good, but... Well, Sahi's kind of a zombie in this timeline, so here you go.
What's gotten into you?
Quit joking. I'm not going with her no matter what. Yeah, I guess that is kind of rude, and Asahi hides behind you and glares at Cleopatra. I see. How disappointing. I suppose you'll just have to die then. Oh man, and here we go. The battle against the pharaoh herself, Cleopatra. This place shall be my new holy land. As pharaoh, I shall secure new peace in this world. If you oppose me, I will destroy you without hesitation or remorse. No one shall stand in my way. Oh crap, here we go. So Cleopatra is, to be quite frank, one of the strongest demons in the entire game. She can only be obtained via DLC. And yeah, I really want to get her, so let's get to it. So, first up, she has a weakness to Muto, but we're not going to exploit that yet. Instead, we're going to debilitate her as much as we can, since she has no way to remove all the debuffs on her, but all the buffs on us can be removed in an instant. So, you need to keep that in mind. She'll probably, every single turn, she's probably going to go for Luster Candy if we can survive this first turn. Doing next to nothing to Satan. Dazzle Ray, there's a lot of, oh man. Krishna dodged it. Okay, that is really, really lucky. Since we did not have the doping up, I did not know what was going to happen there, but I'll take it. Now we're going to try to exploit Cleo's weakness to Muto and try and get some extra turns. Yeah, I guess you can just Luster Candy. Let's go ahead into Nanashi's inventory and use a Madoon Stone. This will give us another press turn, and then we can buff ourselves or debuff. So far, okay, we're actually in perfect range, and this is really, really good for us. Now I'm going to set up the imposing stance and get the doping off with Krishna. This is basically how I like to do this fight, and depending on which weakness she is going to cover, chances are we're going to win this battle. Satan's HP looks really, really low here, but don't worry, he'll be fine. And Krishna has items that can heal him up. Here comes the Megi Dolon. Yeah, missed. Perfect. So this is ideally where I want to be in the battle. -3 on Cleopatra and +2 on us. That is ideal. And let's see. I guess, yeah, Satan can start going for concentrates now. For the most part, this battle really depends on how many demons you have with Muto, and since literally 0 of my demons have access to that skill, it can be a little bit tricky, but we're going to work around it. Now we're going to skip return, go into Satan, and get off a Megiddo Arc. Come on, big damage! 3,000, not bad. And here comes the Dikaja. Alright, so we got to get Combat Tower and Luster Candies back up, that's fine. Dazzle Ray, missed again, heck yeah. That can actually sort of be a blessing, or like a hindrance in a way, since she's not actually changing her weakness yet, which is a giant issue, and we gotta work around that. Basically though, if she makes herself weak to fire, and you have Satan, it's GG. There's no way you could lose. Satan's just gonna dish out so much damage every single turn with Trisagion that, I'll be honest, I don't know how you would actually find a way to lose, but hey, maybe you're creative, I don't know, but yeah. You can also use demons that repel. Oh man, she resists fire, I think. That's not good. Okay, Luster Candy again. Are you going to change your weakness? Deadly Wind missed again. Okay. It looks like my strat of her changing her weakness is not working at all, so we're going to have to improvise. It's a real shame because you can just beat her so fast if she, like, does what you want her to do, and actually, we're fine. But basically, actually, no, I'll just go forward one more time. Maybe we'll luck out, and she won't, like, completely miss us. But yeah, you just have to keep slamming her weakness every single turn. We're not smirking on Inanna, so I'm actually going to skip our turn again, go into Satan, and get off another Megiddo Arc. But, like I was saying before, if you have demons that repel... Oh, crap, that's really bad. Repel light. She is a very straightforward boss, and god dang it. Alright, we're done trying to exploit her weakness. Let's just kill her already. Satan does have all of his defenses down due to her alluring banter, which is also why you really don't want a lot of healing skills on your demons, because you can full heal her all the way. And that's really bad. You don't want that to happen. But yeah, I'm done messing around. I at least showed you how, in practice, unless all your demons have, like, high agility, you can beat her. Now I'm just going to focus and just deal tons of damage with Nanashi and Satan every single turn. And we should honestly be fine. Oh wow, we already have that. This is basically how I like to do this battle. There's a lot of different ways, though, and, you know, we'll just take one of her press turns. She's not really that difficult, though, if I'm being honest, and sadly, the next boss we're going to encounter is even easier, especially once we have access to this demon, but, oh well, what are you going to do? At the end of the day, Satan is just, without a doubt, one of the strongest, like, demons just the franchise has ever seen, and unfortunately, Satan's, like, MP's getting a little bit low. That's the only thing I could say is, like, relatively difficult about this fight, is the fact that you have to fight the Egyptian Horde right before you do it. And that can be a little bit tricky, but actually let's Luster Candy. And I've been sitting on this Concentrate with Inanna for a couple turns now, but haven't really been able to do much about it. She Luster Candied again, so we definitely need to get up Debilitate next turn, and Deadly Wind. Actually doing a crap ton of Krishna. Hopefully we can tank this. Nope, completely dodged it. Well, that's also something that can happen. Alright, crap, we're kind of at an impasse. We need to Debilitate and Salvation. Oh man, Krishna's really low on MP, but that's totally fine. We can work around that. Let's see. Alright, just all the way down. I guess I'll just go for Megiddo Arc again, since we can't, like, pass up the damage. Oh man, we missed. Okay, this is really, really bad. No matter what, we can't actually get Krishna's turn back, so we're going to have to use a bead on Nanashi's turn. That's going to slow down our DPS a bit, but hey, at least we're going to survive. And okay, she didn't go for Luster Candy again. That's good. We need to get some MP back on Krishna, and is she going to change her weakness? No, she's going to Dekaja us again. Alright, we got a little bit unlucky, but we can turn this around still. I hope anyways. I'm just going to go ahead and use a Chakra Pot on Krishna. This is why I think Healing Know-How is such an underrated passive skill. Borderline broken, because if you have 4 party members that can use items, there's not a lot of fights you can lose. Like, I'll just be honest. Like, it just does not seem that way. Okay. We don't have any buffs or debuffs up. Should we buff here or heal? I think we can tank one more attack. So let's just use Luster Candy on Inanna's turn. So far, though, we're not doing nearly as much damage as we need to. There's no limit on this fight, but I just want to make sure she doesn't, like, do too much. And oh god, that did a lot. Okay, we'll work around it, though. Let's get up another Combat Tara. Hopefully our attacks do not miss. I really need to heal up Satan. And I can't even believe that Satan's, like, almost about to die, given how much HP he has. But another Megiddo Arc, holy crap, that does a really cool animation. Let's go for Deadly Wind again, our signature attack, and it missed. Okay, now we're in big trouble. Satan can get KO'd here really, really easily, unless... Okay, we dodged. Perfect. Alright, so we've had a couple close calls. Not good. Let's heal up. I swear there's no way she can finish this off. For the most part, in this battle, you really just want to have demons that have above 1k HP with doping, and if you got that and you can keep exploiting her weakness, it's pretty much GG. There's really no way around it. Like, she just simply can't do much. Unfortunately, on Apocalypse, she has such a giant HP pool that we might be here for a while. Megiddo Alone coming out again, and it missed. Okay, perfect. She has one more turn. Ice Age. Also missed. Okay, so our high agility strat is really, really helping. Unfortunately, we're getting really low on MP on a lot of our demons. Megiddo Arc again. Another 3k. Let's hope that this next Deadly Wind does not miss like the last. Come on. Okay, 4k. Nice. Let's see what else can't we do. Trisagion went to next to nothing. Imposing Stance, since Inanna has the free turn. I'm going to go ahead and use another Chakra Pot. This time onto Satan. Get him up a bit. And we do have some great Chakra. Could Chakra Drop, but nah, Chakra Pot's just the way to go. Man. There just isn't anything she can do. This kind of sucks for Cleopatra, man. She built up... Oh, finally, she decided to cover her weakness. Holy crud. That took us like a million years. Alright. So once she uses Adaptive Tactics, that is when you can use any, like, Mudo skill, and it'll change her weakness, which is basically what I've been trying to get her to do for the whole battle, and she just randomly decided to do it. I'm happy about that. So let's go into our items on Nanashi's turn. Let's use Mama Dunestone. Nice. And now she's weak to light. Crap. I don't have light. That's an issue. Let's just set up Imposing Stance again. Basically, the only way we could get off another light attack is if we go into Nanashi and use another stone, which we might end up doing, actually, but we'll just see how the battle goes. And now another action. So far, so good, right? Really need to get off that attack. Alright, Luster Candy coming out again. Inanna's gonna have to debilitate that because Krishna does not have the MP, and we dodge. Alright. Seriously, lady, how much MP... Okay, actually... We could use another debilitate, but then we have no way to heal, so that's way too risky. Let's instead go for the Megiddo Arc. And use, I think, maybe... No, we can't use another one of those. Let's concentrate on Nanashi. We need the debilitate up, like, really bad. And Satan's just gonna get another charge. Alright. I wonder how low HP she is. She's not flashing red yet, which is bad. She's not going for a desperation move either. So I guess we'll just play it by ear. Unfortunately, Megiddo Arc takes up a ton of our MP. And we can only get one more off. So it's pretty much going to come down to Nanashi. Unless we wanted to change it in one of our other demons. But honestly, there's no... Oh god, this is bad. Alright, so this is why I take Krishna with Healing Know-How. Because if that happens and you have a healing skill on your main character... Oh boy. She's getting healed up all the way. Like, the AI on Apocalypse will instantly go to that. So you definitely don't want that. Another Megiddo arc, and it dodged. Alright, that's really bad. Work around it, though. We could potentially do this. Let's try and go for the Hormone Stone. That would change her... Oh my god, that did a ton. That might prompt her to change her weakness again. And if we get that off, that's great. Unfortunately, Nanashi's defenses are all the way down. Oh, man. This is kind of rough. I think I'm just going to skip my turn, not use Imposing Stance, and she used Fujikaja. Alright, that might have been an error. Let's see what she does, though. Dazzle Ray. Alright, it's not so bad. And Luster Candy. Okay, she did not change her weakness. This is getting pretty darn difficult. The longer the fight goes on, the longer she is going to be able to whittle away at your MP bar, which is the real, basically, win condition that Cleopatra uses. She's not trying to kill you. She's basically just trying to make it where you can't heal yourself. And okay. Yeah, we gotta get off another Debilitate. And next turn, actually, it's still this turn, Krishna can get off a Combat Tara. Man, oh man, I did not think this battle would be this tough on Apocalypse. God dang. It's unfortunate because all her moves keep missing, but at the same time, every single turn she misses one of us, so it's just... No one has any accuracy. Everyone's just shooting moves like left and right. Let's just use Satan's attack. It does like 200 damage. Why the heck not? Deadly Wind, come on, please hit! There we go, 4,000. Alright, she's gotta be low. Yeah, she's red, alright. I don't think she resists... What does she not resist? I'm pretty sure she resists all elements. So going for that would be a bad idea. Let's... Alright, no reason to buff or debuff. Let's just go to Krishna. I'm gonna go ahead and give a Chakra Pot to Satan, so we can get off his Concentrate Megiddo arc. Man, this fight would have been so much easier if she was weak to fire, but whatever. We're getting by so far, just a little bit longer. Another Megiddo. Did a little bit of damage, that's kind of worrying. Ice Age going on to Krishna. Oh man, if Dazzle Ray hits him. No, Dekaja! Oh my god, this is really, really bad. Okay. That's like my go-to phrase in this playthrough, I swear. Alright. This Megiddo arc is gonna have to do some serious damage. And it connected. Okay, that's really, really good. Concentrate on Nanashi again. Man, this is rough. Okay. We might as well just go for it. Let's do the Trisagion from Inanna. It's gonna not do a ton of damage, but I just need to get that Concentrate off. Now let's just go for another Megiddo arc. Why the heck not? If it misses, we don't lose anything. Okay, next turn, Nanashi should be able to end this battle. Oh man, that's really, really low HP. Satan getting low too. Oh man, this is coming down to the wire. Holy crap. Okay, let's go for another Megiddo arc. This might actually do it. Come on. Yes. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. I simply wished to save the people of this world, even if it cost me my life. Is that so wrong? So noble, and you weren't saving people. No one who chops people up for their parts could ever save anyone. She makes a good point, Cleo, and you know not of what you speak. I am Pharaoh, Queen of Kings. I would sooner die by my own hands than lose to the likes of you two. Alright, then. You sort of already lost, though, and Cleopatra takes her own life. Neat! Yeah, she kills herself just like in real-world accounts. And ignore this demon, we don't look at it. Don't look at it. Anyways, continue not looking at it. Alright, we beat Cleo. Nice, and we saved Asahi, and Cleopatra's remains crumble to dust. What a twisted woman. Beauty can lead to excess. She lost sight of that. Don't lose sight of what you're supposed to protect, kid. Well, I suppose that's not something I need to worry about. Yeah, because Dagda's kind of out to kill everybody. Yeah. Asahi hugs you from behind. Thank you, Nanashi! Thank you for saving me. You file your report to the Hunter Association while she's still clinging to you. It's a pretty funny image, and let's go, kid. There's nothing left for us here. Alright. That was a very interesting quest. It kind of just came and went, but it's a very unique setting. For those who aren't aware, this is a convention center in Japan, but it literally is just an inverted pyramid, and they took that in the literal sense by resurrecting an ancient pharaoh and having you fight her. Yeah, pretty darn cool. Honestly, I like that quest a lot, but we're not done yet. Yeah, I said before, Cleopatra is without a doubt one of the strongest demons because she's the highest level Megami in the game, and once you defeat her in battle, you can fuse her. So, that's exactly what we're gonna do before we end this episode off. And Cleo, could you not separate Merkaba and Lucifer? They're best friends now in the form of Satan. You're getting in between that anyways. We're gonna fuse Cleo, who, to be honest with you, It is kind of tricky to get the skills that you want on her, but basically I just use elementals again and got all the skills I needed on like 2 specific demons. This one has healing know-how, so we can still use support items, and yeah, Sphinx is going to be gotten from the Cosmic Egg unless you're like past that whole arc. But now that we have Cleopatra on our team, wow, does she do some serious damage with Dazzle Ray. So, strongest light attack in the game. At the moment though, light isn't the most reliable element since it can't pierce, but she also gets light pierce. So yeah, now it is reliable. We're also going to pass on Medea Rahan. I'll be honest with you, healing know-how plus Medea Rahan, way better than Salvation, doesn't really need it. Adaptive tactics, really not that good. And here's an interesting skill. Alluring Banter inflicts charm, which isn't really that helpful on Apocalypse since you're never actually going to get that effect off. But not only that, decreases defenses all the way. Now, in a couple of fights, that is going to have some serious usage. So we're going to hang on to that. Let's see what else she has. And really outside of that, that's really all I want to get on her. Also, we want Luster Candy because, I mean, you can't not have that. We're going to pass on Draconic Reaction, Healing Know-How. We could get Magoan too, but honestly, I don't really need that for what I'm trying to build. Drain Physical, just to remove that ability for her to be hit by physical attacks. It is true she's going to retain her weakness to Mudo, which sucks. There's no way around it. I have a very specific build in mind for this demon, and well, basically to get that build, we really need these specific skills. So yeah, she's all around pretty good healer. She's not going to do insane damage with her Hama attacks because we don't have Light Flaroma and High Light Flaroma, but at the end of the day, she's more or less for support. And let's fuse the Megami Cleopatra at long last. I'm Megami Cleopatra. Such a pleasure to meet you. And I really wish that part was voice acted, but honestly, some people strongly dislike her design. Personally, I kind of like it. It fits the whole context of she took the best parts that she could find from all the girls in Tokyo and sort of manifested herself into the... I don't really know, because obviously the real world Cleopatra looked nothing like this, but anyways, let's check out her lore, and more specifically, Cleopatra the Seventh. Her name means glory of the father in Greek. She is known as the one greatest beauty ever to live, having charmed many of her musical voice and conversational skills. It is said that all of history would have been unfolded differently had even just her nose been longer or shorter. Alright then, not sure about that, but she's of the Law alignment, and now that we have this demon on our team, Inanna, you gotta go. We upgrading because seriously, 176 magic, there's no competition. Even Satan's like barely like stronger than that. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the first episode of our DLC quests. Tune in next time when we take on the Hawaii vacation. Did I read that quest name right? Alright, whatever. Anyway, see you guys in the next part. Bye.